Hello ladies and gentlemen, Gaming Toucan here. Welcome to part 4 of Around the World in 80 Years. Now, right now it's 1474, so it's been 30 years, almost half time. And, well, we are just starting to colonize. Some would think, Toucan, you'll not make it. While you should be more focused on colonizing, and to those I say, nay, we'll make it. It's perfectly within our reach. Excuse me, where is this is actually very, very tempting, and I think I might actually get it. Let's see. We actually need that 3 colonists. So yeah, we've been a little behind, I suppose, but we'll get back on track, and 50 years left is a lot of time, but let's get back to the important part, and that is of course killing the Mamluks so that I can take Suez, the first of the 7 objectives. Quite frankly, taking these objectives is not the difficult part. Let's see which one is cheaper. Well, I suppose a bigger coastline in this case is more beneficial. Some money and war reps will require me to continue this conflict, and I suppose it's going to continue according to my desires. Now, of course, we had a non-casus belli war, and we did invade the Mamluks when they were at war with the Ottomans, which allowed the Ottomans to A, win, but B, also do most of the job for me, which was very nice of them, and I suppose that's all there is to it when it comes to Mamlukian army. Right now we should be in a pretty dominant position in the area, and it will allow us to win this war rather convincingly. It will also allow us to start exploring this part of the world, so this bad boy will have some new job on the horizon. Give them support. Absent merchants. We're not going to spend Diplo points. It's monthly Diplo points, but we need them a lot, so they are staying with us. Excellent. Rashid is taken. I am afraid of monthly costs. Yep, it's pretty painful right now to pay. And Moron, where is Moron? It's actually much better. We're definitely taking this mission. That colonization chance increase is nothing to scoff at, and we do need it. Either way, we need 2 more boys over there. And we're going to send them to Havana so that we can safely colonize, right, colonize. Oh, damn it, you Scots. You Scots have no manners, but I don't want a conflict with France. Oh, don't I? Really? It will be worth it in the end. We'll see, okay? It's not that obvious as one would expect. Now, what about money, Mamluks? Is it worth dragging this war for cash, is the question. And I think the answer is actually no, it's not. I will need to have to do something about those burgers eventually. Thank you, this should be enough. It's not. Interesting. There you go. Excellent. So the war is won. I actually lost less men than the Ottomans, than the Mamluks. Interesting. And yeah, cash is here. This will be quite rebellious land. I'll need to start by getting land in Rosetta, then we'll have to expand, though the first of the objectives is claimed, so that's good for us, I suppose. Yes, of course, first and foremost we need to repay loans. This will be hideously expensive. we need to do something. Yeah, well, we won the war, now what, right? Difficult question. If we get them disloyal, they will rebel the moment I take away any province, and I will take away some of the provinces. 1479 New World colonization rights, and when are they ready? August. And they'll lose it in November, so, well, unfortunately for you burghers, you're going to lose some land. Quite unfortunate, to say the least, but apparently inevitable. Now, this is definitely for admin point, they will be useful, but Renaissance thought is tempting to get, but stability increases my missionary strength, and right now it's bad, so we need to expand on our patriarch authority. There you go, we consecrate some metropolis. I think that should increase it considerably, and well, missionary strength is still too low, but we'll work on that. Okay, it's work in progress. Now, you boys are going to have a nice adventure here in Havana. I don't think you'll ever leave this place, so, you know, just saying. Here is the second important part of our attack. To save some time, we're going to declare on Mesoamerican region, and in particularly Quiche, so that we can get a Pacific coastline, explore it ASAP, and go straight to San Francisco. From there, jump to Far Asia will not be that difficult. At least as far as my strategies are considered. I don't think that reducing this will have any merit right now. Now if they go to a sailing adventure. Town. Never mind, I think we're going into deficit again. Pity, that's no unavoidable. Calling a diet would solve our problems and allow us to stay afloat cash. Well, never mind. We took a loan. And it's 10 ducats after all. What are the percentages? So Riley is particularly expensive. A theologian at heart. We should select an icon as well. St. Michael seems the most obvious choice. Luza is nice, but we'll have rebels regardless, so St. Michael seems like the choice. Inquisitor is tempting. What's the influence levels? 1499. Well, that's long. Excuse me. And I want. Okay. Never mind. We'll solve this problem later. For now, Essex should be changed into something more developed. No, stay that way. Good, yeah, we are making cash. And when is it going to happen? Okay, December is no problem anymore. The rebellion is stopped. The burghers will no longer challenge us. Thankfully. Thank you, burghers. Most kind of you. Excellent, so boys arrived in Havana now. The reason I chose not to go earlier into Caribbean and just jump to Havana is because I want to be able to have a casus belli on someone here, so that I don't have to pay another stability hit. It has its pluses. Caribbean, Atlantic, South Atlantic, Western Indian Ocean. Yeah, Western Indian Ocean it is. I think a second explorer will be necessary soon. take capital again, and for humiliation, that's always nice to get, and some money out of it. But it's not essential, and right now we're going to have rebels, and we have low manpower, so yeah, you know. We just need to deal with that right now, and wait until our overextension falls down. Oh, Sligo, why are you so upset, Sligo? Not accepting? Well, of course I'm not going to accept Irish culture. Well, definitely not now, when I need those points for my second colonist, because I actually need 2 colonists right now. Did not time that the best possible way, and this is also an awesome event. You get a level 2 statesman, so I'm definitely getting a Taino culture statesman. That did not hurt that much as it could, so excellent. It is looking excellent, to tell the truth. What's our trade income low right now, which is a problem. But finally we have access to artillery, and we'll have to make oh god, really? We lost someone again, damn. That was fast. And we can't hire anyone because, well, our people are busy. Busy. I think getting these guys another explorer right now is the sound course of action. Even if it means that we'll delay our ideas. Advancement of the clergy. Well, it's a good thing we didn't take the Inquisitor then, because we'd have a clergy problem on our hands. And they are indeed helping our states right now. Huh. Funny to know. And that Tunis has been sliced in half by the Aragon is amusing. This alliance is not. I hope they will not play a major part in this game at all. And I suppose our focus on diplomacy is no longer necessary. Excuse me, and happy, really, no problem. And it's unnecessary because we just need 2 of these. We have 16 years to get it. It's more than enough time. Of course, we're keeping Mr. Beautiful. Each year we are getting 12 points, so 12 times 12 is 144, and we have 16 years, so getting 2 times 360 is like half of these points, so that's easy pickings to get. And we'll have that rebellion regardless of what we do, so we might just as well get prepared for it. Get to these boys, make a claim. Excellent, and we'll attack them when the time comes and presents itself. Now, the second idea group, this is important. The good question is, what are we going to take? Some would say that expansion seems like the reasonable thing to do. After all, we need to cross the world all around. But I personally do not believe it to be the best option, actually. Quite frankly, I think that something militaristic is far more beneficial to us right now. We have 2 options, really, in my eyes. First is defensive. Battlefield commissions and military drill, of course, is godlike, especially military drill with our already high morale. We have 4.76. We'll have additional 15%. We'll have the best morale in the game, but as it has shown, our manpower is low, and we're going to have to fight Ming eventually and Japan. So I think some troop numbers will be useful. Wow, this differentiation, 25 and 10%. Quantity here is kind of underrated right now. No, this is sucks. Regiment call. Yeah, this is great. Well, this will make our troops even better at fighting. It makes garrisons cheaper. But we take quantity. Most certainly we need those numbers, and we need to pump those numbers. They are rookie numbers. Excellent. We have a new target to attack. Of course, explore, keep on going. West Africa, yeah, sure, just finished. I hate those spots, so I really don't feel well when I see something like that. And yeah, it's looking really fine. Time is working to our favor, I suppose. France will accept, but France will not be able to sail anywhere, anyhow, anytime soon. And I make sure of that. Wow, natives assimilate despite the fact that we are killing them, because we are repressing them. Well, it's actually not that stupid. If you see someone being really bad to you, perhaps the best course of action is to simply, you know, avoid the confrontation, however dishonorable that might seem. Sometimes survival is more important than pride, and this might be one of those cases, indeed. Historically speaking, such perspective usually is the most beneficial one, right? Okay, so economical growth activated. Quantity will solve our manpower problems. We still need money to maintain our troops. Those war reps are helping a lot. Okay, would you mind? We need to do some coring around here. Excellent. That means that now we can explore no, it's not active yet. We need to have Suez as a core. Then we'll have very much expanded horizon for our actions. That missionary is really tempting, despite the fact that we can't really use him, which sucks. Well, at least the burgers won't be a problem, which is always nice. Having burger problem sucks. Excuse me for the fast pacing. Stuff to do, places we need to be. And we really don't... Wow, interesting. So, yeah, let's go after the Scots. It's free money. And we are dealing with our little rebel problem right now. And... 21. Okay, you boys can get back home. 21,000 is more than enough to deal with some drunken Scotsmen. 7 units left. Looking fine, I suppose. Looking just dandy. The second colonist will allow us to get the absolutely... Of course we need them. Byzantine refugees are a great event for us. I'm surprised it took so long for it to fire. I mean, Constantinople was taken some time ago. Unless the Byzantine Empire survived all that nonsense. And we don't really need spy network on the Mamluks anymore. Neither do we need on those heathens over there in America. Oh, really? Seriously? Sligo is going Jesus, into a rebellion mode. This is ridiculous. Just kill them. Yeah, and they are going separatists. Seriously, Sligo. Why? You took 4,000 of my men with you. That was damn rude, let me tell you this. Excellent. 320 for an idea. Isn't that glorious? I think it is, but I might be a little biased in that regard. Oh yeah, again casualties, and again alone, and I think we have 2 now. Okay, so that clearly means you know, boy, you're going to wait with all that. Happy exploration, and we are going to give the Scotsman a fight. Oh, no longer occupied, I see. I'm now going to spend Republican tradition for admin points. Because, let's be honest, well, definitely we are supporting patriarch authority. It's just damn too fine not to have. We're just going to tackle the Scotsmen for a little while and get something out of them. I think drilling for a few months will be a blessing in as well. And serving those 7k guys over here just to get Indians busy. I think that might actually be a good idea. We don't need them definitely there, so... No, you boys are going to stay. You are going to sail right over here and deliver our happy adventurers to the other side of the continent. And yeah, finally took a while. Let's get back to warfare. You guys can help me in blockading French. We'll need to blockade these guys. This guarantee is not worth a lot, and I suppose that's all she wrote on this subject. The Scots will not stand a chance, and the French will not be really able to stop us from taking whatever the hell we want. They really don't have the military navy to do so. I mean, this is not really a fight. This is an execution, as one can tell. So let's move to Saint-Oige. I suppose this is how it's called. And just blockade the living hell out of them. Okay, and I do expect the Scots to retreat to the island in the north, Sutherland. And yes, that's fine. That's perfectly fine by me. Okay, you boy, go exploring West African coast because it's so mysterious. But yeah, it's going the right way. I don't think they really stand much chance with -3 rolls. But yeah, I think we're losing like 7 men. Well, we were losing 7 men, but they're not bad at shocking. They're just bad at surviving, you should say. Yep, this war is over rather quickly, but let's not dally. Let's focus on the future rather than the past. And what a splendid future is it going to be. Cornwall and Cork, particularly valuable. Why is that? I see. Well, naval force limit modifier will be helpful considering the fact that we have a problem with that, and 3% army professionalism is 150 military power and coefficient when it comes to the value of that event, and that's how I view it. So as you can tell, I have a rather high regard for this event. And yeah, excellent. Scotland is under our control. We're certainly not moving anywhere near the French. Yeah, let's take the guy. He will reduce maintenance, so he should pay for himself in some degree. 0.9 ducat, I suppose. Okay. Even more so, apparently, and yeah, he's definitely valuable as an asset. And yeah, you guys can just go on an adventure. Yeah, sure, just explore American coastline. We don't really need it. We'll just skip South America, excuse me, by going. Oh, I forgot it's not a province yet. Can't build units. But mercenaries still no. Interesting. Oh. Ooh la la. Monsieur, this was very, very rude. Taking out some of my trade ships will make me very displeased. But, you know, it happens. Happens, and, you know, what can I say? We're certainly not moving anywhere near the land forces. Totally not worth it. Yes, it's a good thing that these provinces are going to get devastated. And always, what the hell? Oh, those Scottish rebels did not expect that, really. Could use another commander here. Zapotec is not a problem. My tech superiority should... What? Well, at least we'll get some professionalism out of it. But those commanders are quite ghastly, to be honest. I know we have too many commanders, but such is life and that's necessary. How are our cores going? Looking nice. Yeah, would you thank you for dealing with our problem. Shit. I completely forgot about those silly natives. I hope they'll be fast enough to kill them. Yes, please, 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 please. Okay, so change of plans. A little bit of extermination is, well, necessary. But in the long run it should be good. Should be good. I suppose this battle is... Oh Jesus, are they still alive? Well, never mind that. Move to Havana and, well, you assimilated quite well, but I can't trust you any longer, natives, so thank you. I know it's been rude, but, you know, what can you do? It was necessary. even if not particularly nice. Yeah, that Inquisitor is still quite tempting to get them into Christianity. But oh well, I suppose it's not that important. We just have a regular a rebel problem in Egypt from time to time. Excuse me, thank you. Bottle. A man, no. A man needs his drink from time to time, so you know, busy operating the bottle. And yeah, I suppose this should give me a fine peace deal. I really don't want anything else, I just want cash out of these scumbags. That's all they're good for. Okay, good. Plutocratic coup is dealt with accordingly. First province taken. Let's take... Oh, it's already under siege. Interesting. Okay, Aztecs are apparently busy fighting a little war over here. Excellent, well connected. Gives us prestige and cash. Something we woefully need. And to pay back those loans, I don't like having too many loans at a time. And yeah, you can already join in on the fun. A quick maneuver to core would allow me to just exterminate enemy navy, which would be fun. Even if not particularly viable, come to think of it. So how's the battle going? Yeah, well, global empire, naval force limit increased. Beautiful. No longer over force limit, always nice to have. I think we'll need more troop transports in particular, they will be a priority. And yeah, I will definitely taking war exhaustion. Excuse me, professionalism. Yeah, Delta seems like a place to build a state in, and I'm not really that into it. It should open as alley of access towards Arabian Sea, Red Sea, etc. So it's going to be lovely. So one could say all is well, right, in Europe. We are just happy with how things are on the old continent, in the old country. And so happy that in fact I believe we are inclined to produce several more ships for the cause. And yeah, please give me cash. I want to pay back at least one of those loans. Yep, there we go. And you're loyal. Thank you very much indeed. So, Scotland as a piggy bank is useful. They can peace out already, and there's no real point in extending this conflict over here. It doesn't do us much good to be at war with the Scotsmen. Yeah, we don't actually even need. That's very good timing, England. That's very good timing of you to want to have a go with me into military conflict, I suppose. I was actually thinking about draining you for some much needed cash. Lubeck, and how's the English Channel control looking? Not good enough, actually. I think we'll need several more trade ships. Mr. Grey should swim at the coast of Wales, of all the places in the world. And yes, I suppose this is a war for money. Money, money, money. I really don't care about devastation in those lands. It's not a big factor. And there we go, beautiful Arabian Sea should be available. This will be very beneficial to us in the long run. And since we're almost done here, I suppose the next step will be Manhattan, just not to forget about it. Right, we wouldn't want to make a silly mistake and forget about Manhattan. Excellent, excellent, beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Another province. Are you even moving with this? You're not. I just want this. I don't need that much land, you know. Excellent, there you go. It's done. We can build spy network over here. Good. Move to Belize. We can sail there. We can repay loans with that Mexican gold and silver. And things are looking fine. Excellent. Colonial enthusiasm done. Beyond the Cape. Well, that's practically free. And that's actually what I want. Thank you, game. Yeah, I see you finally understand me. You understand me for who I am, for what I need. Well, that diplomat will take a while. There you go. Okay, we can easily explore it, so that's that. It's settled, so to speak. Well, we'll loot a little more, and then we'll move perhaps to siege the Calais as well. 5 Republican tradition is definitely worth 40 points of each category. They don't even have army. They have 15,000 men. Where are they? Interesting that we can't find them. So, this is more or less what we're interested in. We take it, we move into Pacific and into San Francisco like it's no one's business, right? Right. We'll need to do some military moving about it, but I suppose this should go rather well for us. Still, we'll need bigger navy. Cogs and eventually artillery in particular as a unit. Good, so Havana is secured. this would give us a free merchant, which would be beneficial financially speaking if we colonize Cape of Good Hope. So that's a potential ally of development. And we need Manhattan. So there are a few options here. These boys are doing fine. We can, in the meantime, get St. Helena to just jump to Cape of Good Hope, as it's such a valuable piece of property to have. We'll see how things go. So Siege of Marches is complete. We'll start drilling anytime soon. We lost a trade dispute. Casus Belli, interesting. And I think that means end of war with England. War reps, trade power, excellent. Am I seeing things? Or how? Oh my god. Ooh. England has a Henry VI. And he's 60. He's 60 years old. And he's 000. And they are at Tech 444 when I am at 777. Wow. Wales really is a backwater hellhole. I'm sorry, I just can't help laughing at this. It's just too damn hilarious to see Wales, of all the places, being such a shithole. Oh well. That's fun, I suppose. Fun. Where is my heavy navy? I have few more, if I remember correctly. So where are my heavy ships? We have 10. Oh yeah, okay, here. Mismanagement. You boy go exploring Arabian coast immediately. And you guys just go into Somerset and we'll see what happens from there. Some drilling, of course, a very healthy habit to do. Point 18. These are still very good financial influence benefit values. Point 17 ducats is a lot for building a workshop. He has a point. I don't want to lose a statesman, so I don't mind paying some prestige. And looking how things are, I suppose that some development is in order, at least for my admin points. I could increase stability as well, but I suppose that would be overdoing it. Development will help us regardless of who owns the province, except not Yorkshire. There you go, priests. Indulge me. And yeah, I suppose this... Oh goddamn, that wasn't priests, that were the burghers, my hated enemies. Yep, Derby looks fine as well. Country's getting richer by the minute. And yeah, this should increase my tax income considerably. Yep, considerably. Admin is the best early game source of income if you have to have some development to do. But time comes where we will most likely have to kill around some vassals. No, we can take it. We can just, you know, take everything we want here. Take this state. Do we want to I don't think we actually do to take too much. I don't think we need Guatemala. Yeah, this is fine. There you go. Done. Land taken. This will need to wait a little bit. We don't want to establish colonial nations anywhere. Yeah, this is easy to do. Our boys should be more than capable of getting this done while we wait just a tiny little. Yeah, sure, we can do that meanwhile. Excellent, and since almost entire Wessex is under nobility control, promoting military recruitment in this state is a quite beneficial thing to do. Unfortunately, I can't really afford it still, despite my best intentions to get a little more points out of it. Yeah, well, wow, Cornwall, you do shine like a diamond. Kent, Hampshire, Somerset, all these southlands belong to the nobility. Let's make them useful, right? I mean, they should be quite useful indeed. And excellent, we discovered Ceylon. Indus, of course we'll discover Indus any moment now. I suppose we are discovering, there you go, Gates of India. A foothold in Oman. Oh, yes! Thank you, game! This is exactly what we wanted. Exactly. Let me tell you, this was exactly what we were hoping for. Even more than we were hoping for. A mission to get I'll explain, because this is actually quite important for this run, and at least for my strategy. This is a mission that develop a foothold in. It's a mission that requires you to have, I think, exploration or expansion ideas. There are more important requirements first and foremost. So tech, you need to be Western to get it. Oh, anyway, we are Western, so you need to get Western to get this kind of mission. Second of all, you need to be Christian. So that's why I took Christian. I actually had to check if Orthodox qualifies. They do, as you can see. Third requirement is, I think, exploration or expansion ideas. There are other requirements for other tech groups. If you are Eastern but Christian, you can get it still, but you'll need exploration and expansion together, I think. Anyway, this mission, as you will see, will allow me to get Hormuz. Excuse me, not Hormuz, but Muscat. Here, I have a claim on these guys, and if after I declare war and fight them off, yada yada yada, I will be able to take this land for myself and make it a core immediately and instantly. So I'll have a core which will allow me to jump to India. And another of our targets, which is North Konkan, if I remember correctly. Though it might be Surat, I need to check which of the two provinces I actually need. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'll check that another time. Anyway, this has been a blast of an episode. We took Suez, we gained access to Indian Ocean. We now have the access to a mission where we can have a core in Muscat, which will allow us to easily jump to India and take one of the objectives. The other one is on the other side of the Indian subcontinent, so that's another goal. Meanwhile, our good work in America will allow us to reach San Francisco relatively soon as well. So all is going fine. And it's only 1483, so we still have like 40 years time, right? We are halfway done. And it's looking good. Anyway, thanks for your time. See you again next time. If you enjoy, like, share, subscribe, and give me your thoughts on how this run is going. Gaming Toucan out. Bye bye.